My mother is the reason I am a reader today. My mother not only read to me when I was a child, she read in front of me, giving me that all-important example that reading is as much a part of the human experience as is breathing. When I was a child growing up in Sacramento, California, I would sit in the backyard in the summer and listen to San Francisco Giants baseball on the radio and read my favorite science fiction books. Science fiction literature to me is my body of literature of choice, mostly because I believe it invites us to contemplate what I consider to be two of the most important words in combination in language. What if? What if invites us to unlock the superpower unique to human beings, that which is our imagination. I am a firm believer that that which we imagine is what we tend to manifest in this realm. I know that there was some child who watched those episodes of the original Star Trek series and saw those indelible images of Captain Kirk reaching behind him to that secret Velcro place on his hip because there are no pockets in the future. I know, I've been there. They would see Kirk pull out his communicator, he'd flip it open and he'd say, "Scotty, beam me up." That child grew up, became perhaps an engineer, a designer of products, and is responsible for a technology that is more prevalent on this planet today than the toaster. By show of hands, has anyone in this room ever used or seen someone use a flip cell phone? That upon which we focus our imagination is what we tend to manifest in this realm. It is the stuff of which miracles are made. My mother took it upon herself as my primary parent. She raised 3 children virtually by herself. She was in her first career an English teacher and then a social worker by profession. I feel that in many ways I am genealogically predisposed to do that which it is I do. We are all teachers in my family. My mother, my younger sister, my older sister, my son, 2 nieces. My mother knew that I would grow up and walk out into a world that would oftentimes be hostile to my presence simply because of the color of my skin, and she took it upon herself to make sure that I was armed with the best education imaginable so that I might compete on a level playing field with my more melanin-challenged classmates. You, too, will go out into the world and will oftentimes be met with hostility for one reason or another. And my advice to you graduates is the same advice that my mother, Irma Jean, gave to me. You deserve to be here. The only limits upon you are those that you impose upon yourself. This is your opportunity to make your mark on the world. Be bold. Be fearless in the pursuit of your dreams, because your dreams matter. I stand before you as living and breathing proof that dreams do in fact come true. I could not have imagined the life I lead now when I was at the juncture where you now stand. You have no idea where you're dreams are going to take you. And the good news is this. Are you ready? Life, like walking, is a controlled fall. Human beings are preternaturally predisposed to walk one foot in front of the other. And you will notice as you perambulate around your world that it is the exception as opposed to the rule that we fall flat on our noses. Life, like walking, is a controlled fall. It is not necessary, graduates, to know what comes next. Focus on the step that's in front of you. The rest will reveal itself. You feel me? Every single one of you has people in your life, many of them in this room, that have made an investment in your success. They have seen in you your most full potential, and they have encouraged you with their love and their support and their care, and in many cases, their dollars. Take a moment today to look those people in the eye, thank them, and hug them. None of us get through this thing called life alone. You are incredibly fortunate to have those people who love and support you in your life. Do not ever leave an opportunity on the table to let them know how grateful you are.